Harder.
Oh.
Harder, I said.
Oh my god. Ah. Welcome to Radio Signal. Let me make sure my mic is on. It's plugged in. It's nice and tight because I don't see my light and it freaks me out when I don't see the light. I'd be like, oh my god. If you are new here, I want you to know that you are cool if you hit the subscribe button. It'll be awesome. You'd be super awesome in my eyes, at the least. I have no idea what this game is about. Read a little bit about it. I was like, that sounds interesting, and downloaded it, and here we are. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it. I've already tweaked the sounds and stuff. Can I touch anything on the outside? Like the last game I played? Okay. I've already tweaked the sounds and stuff, so if it sounds a little weird, I do apologize. I'm gonna make sure 100% that you can actually kind of hear it. That's I don't know. Sometimes these games can get really loud, so I'll be trying not to mess it up. But anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day a little bit better. Oh god, that scared me. I don't know why that scared me.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this radio on? Can you hear me?
Absolutely I can.
Good. That means it worked. Where are you right now?
Well, personally, I am in my room, relaxing with TV on and stuff, and recording at the same time, and hoping that everybody has already hit the subscribe button and like. But, you don't need to know all that.
Wait, don't tell me. Enter through the corner window of the reception hall, did you? Just like I said you should.
Okay.
Remember? We sat here for what must have been hours, looking for the best way to sneak in.
Okay.
You noticed that the window was busted, that the security guard couldn't bother with locking it properly. Pretty careless of him, huh? But he let you in, so we should be thankful.
Now, I don't know if this is fully voice acted. If not, boy, I'm gonna need my glasses, which I didn't go get.
Besides, as long as nobody sees you, it won't cost him his job. Probably.
Probably.
Now, I bet you can't see anything.
Absolutely not.
That's fine. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
How did I know what I was getting myself into? I just started the game up.
Leave it to me.
Turn the lights on. Thank you. That is not turning the lights on.
I know every nook and cranny of this place.
Okay.
All you have to do is listen to my voice and do exactly as I say.
Do exactly what you say. Oh boy.
As long as you trust me, you'll find your way around.
I do believe that there's 4 to 5 or 3 to 4 endings in this game, so I might try to get every ending. I might want to see what you guys do, because when you guys comment hey Boya, I played this game too, I got every ending and stuff, I try to go watch other people's stuff because I'm very supportive of other YouTubers and stuff. So when people be like, hey, I got the endings and stuff, I try to this is what I got, I want to see what you got. That's just kind of like me though. And also I like to leave some stuff for y'all to figure out, just in case you want to play this game. I know it's not the best visual novel, because it is technically a visual novel, but I mean, sometimes you just want to play visual novels on your own. I'm sorry for ranting, y'all know that's just my thing.
Do you trust me?
No. And they only gave me yes. So I gotta say yes.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know you.
We've been friends for so long.
What?
If anything, I'm in the wrong for even asking.
I wish it would show a little more that we've been friends for a while.
Let's review some things, alright?
Okay.
Our objective is room 521 of Felix Bloom Hospital, the intensive care unit.
Okay.
That means you have to climb all the way up to the 5th floor.
I'm gonna make sure it's definitely turned up well. Okay.
Bit of a trek if you ask me. But a lot is weighing on this. You can't chicken out. Not this time.
Okay.
You're nervous, aren't you?
Just because it's dark. That's the only reason why I'm nervous.
Don't be. Sneaking around, breaking the law. It's all second nature to you by this point, right?
I'm a criminal? no. I don't want to be a criminal.
Now, take a deep breath and remember our rules.
Okay.
Move fast so that you're not seen.
Okay.
Don't take anything. Don't make a noise. Leave no trace that you were even here.
Okay.
Think only of what you came here to do. And whatever happens, whatever goes wrong, or whatever stands in your way, never turn this radio off.
Okay.
Ever.
How do I turn it off?
Without it, you're as good as dead. Understood?
I don't like this job. Can I just get a job at a convenience store? Or, like, I don't know, like, at a hardware store? Or just any place away from this. Like, I don't... Like, fast money ain't great money. Everybody knows that. I'd rather just do the easy, simple stuff. Okay?
Good. Then let's get a move on. 3 steps from where you stand, there's a reception desk.
I see it.
Then, to your left, the hallway stretches all the way up to the first flight of stairs.
Okay.
Take 3 steps forward, turn left, and walk 19 steps with your arms stretched.
What?
You won't find any obstacles in your way, so feel free to take your time.
Arm stretch.
Trust me, as you always have.
Okay. 3 steps forward, turn right. Oh, God. Which one did he say? Can I go back and read? What did he say? 3 steps from where you stand, there's a receptionist desk. Then to your left of the hallway. Okay, so it was left. That is a great feature. So this. Okay.
See? Nothing in your way. Just like I promised you.
I gotta start listening more. And not that I'm not listening, it's just I'm worried because it's like, oh yeah, you could die. And again, with all the endings that you could possibly get, I'm worried about that a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Easy, right?
Yeah. No.
What's that? You felt something graze your hair as you walked.
Yeah, I guess so.
Something cold and bony?
Don't say it. I gotta.
It was probably the wind. Nobody has bothered with repairing this place in forever.
Just don't say it's like skeletons here.
Yes, the wind. Just a gust of wind.
Okay.
Don't think too hard about it, okay?
Okay.
Feel the door instead. Yes, just like that. Find the knob and pull.
Okay. Push. So I could easily just go against everything that he's asking me to do and do something different. Okay. Cool. This is very interesting. It's got my like...
There's a flight of stairs just 2 steps in front of you.
Okay.
They go up and down.
Really? I thought they only went down. They look like they're heading down.
All you will find downstairs is a locked door. So go up.
Okay. Go up. I'm just gonna listen to him right now, and then next time I play through it, I'll probably disobey absolutely everything he say.
Yes. Go up. Think of nothing else. Let nothing distract you.
Okay. I also don't know if this is a scary game, so I do apologize if there's some jump scares in there. I know some people don't really like scary games like that, but there are some people that don't care. But if you are one of those people who do not like scary games, I do apologize if you get scared because I have no idea what this game is about.
I'll be with you to the very end.
Excuse me. Well, at least he's a nice friend that's sticking with us to the bitter end.
You stand in front of a wall with a few cracks on it.
Okay.
The climb ended sooner than expected, right?
Yeah.
To get to the next floor, you must walk all the way to the other side of this one.
Walk to the other side of this one. He didn't
A
say
peculiar
that
way to build a hospital, but there's a reason behind it.
Okay. Is that
No. You want to know what the reason is?
Yes, I thought... keep talking.
Curiosity won't do you any favors. Just forget about it and keep going.
Okay.
Turn right and take a step forward.
Turn right, take a step forward. Okay, I didn't have to do anything with this one.
Everything is in tatters.
Yeah, isn't it like an abandoned hospital or something?
Do you remember the earthquake from 10 years ago?
An earthquake? I hope he's not talking about like actual events, because I'm from California and earthquakes are like rainfall or tornadoes to us. So we could be shaking, just be like, huh, oh, okay.
This hospital never recovered. Too expensive, they said. But it kept functioning. On and on and on.
Okay.
Even as the walls crumbled. Even as everything was covered in dust. Even as the bugs turned it into their nesting ground, where disease festered and corpses rotted atop one another endlessly.
Ew.
People come to Felix Bloom to die.
Oh. Alright.
Even you must have heard about that old saying.
I'm glad I didn't.
What? You didn't know? Didn't they hire you to do some work upstairs not so long ago? They had to have told you back then, right?
1 second, you guys. I just got done, like mildly eating, not like super eating. And it's early in the morning, so forgive me, I had the burpees.
This is a hospital for people who can't be saved. Or people whom nobody will care for.
Oh. Oh, I can hide the background. The front part. That's cool.
The patient in room 521 is the same. They'll die pretty soon, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
So it's like hospice care. Like, if you don't know what hospice care is, because I used to be an RN nurse, hospice care is basically a place where you're not gonna return. It's they put you on medication to help you to ease your pain, but you never come back from it. It's just it's a nice way of saying you're there to die. And it's sad working there, because before I was an RN, I was a CNA, and I used to work in the hospice area, and when I tell you, it is so sad. It is so sad, because some of those people are still slightly active and stuff. Some of them, even on the medication, will talk. Some of them, even on the medication, will kind of like move and stuff, and you can see that they're in so much pain. It's so sad, but I'm gonna assume this is kind of what it is, like hospice care.
So you must get there before death does.
Okay.
Why? You know very well why.
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking, sir.
You want to be happy, right? Then don't question it.
Everybody wants to be happy in life. That's what we're striving for. Some of us strive to survive. Some of us strive just to be happy.
Fun times await. Fun times, happy times, with just you and me.
Ew, like, are we dating or something? I know you said we're friends, but did we date or something?
This floor is in a very bad state. You must follow my instructions to the letter if you don't want to get hurt.
Okay.
Follow the wall as far as it goes.
Okay. Follow the wall.
Turn left.
Turn left.
Take 3 steps.
Take 3 steps.
And walk.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
Yes, just walk.
Okay.
Keep your hands stretched to your sides. Every now and again, you will feel how they graze the edges of open doorways.
This is gonna sound weird. Am I blind? Like, is the lights out? Am I blind? Like, can someone explain to me what's going on?
Just like that.
Okay.
Take it slowly so you don't trip.
Okay.
This floor is a mess, but fairly empty as far as hospitals go. It was considered a floor of transition, where patients waited to be taken elsewhere, away from the filth and death.
Huh.
Patients who could still be saved.
So it's not like hospice care, because once you go on hospice care, you can't be saved. It's kind of basically like, this is the end of the road and we're just going to make you comfortable place. So this isn't like hospice care.
It was a lively floor at first, at least while the staff still cared. As the years went by, however, it began to see fewer guests. Healthy, sane patients have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital. Good people have no business in Felix Bloom Hospital.
Okay.
And so the area was abandoned. A passageway between one floor and the other. You stayed here once. You don't remember, but you did.
Sorry, I got quiet because I zoned out a little bit. Again, ADHD kicks in, and you know how you're just kind of zone out a little bit. So his voice clicked back into me. So I do apologize for that one.
Back when it was a hospital just like any other. Your room was right over there, in the dark, past the glass door.
Is that where we're heading?
A little kid, not even past the age of 10.
Oh.
So innocent back then. Although, why did you stop?
I did not mean to do that. He said, so innocent back then, although not for much longer. Yeah, so he was kind of like taking a jab at me a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, you cut yourself.
It is a jacked up hospital. I don't think it's abandoned if it still has patients in it, but it is a jacked up hospital.
That's it. It's just a cut. Don't make a fuss.
I'm bleeding, sir. I'm gonna make a fuss. I'm dying over here. Don't tell me not to make a fuss when I'm bleeding out.
Remember, you must stay quiet. Nobody has to know you're here.
It's a hospital and I'm bleeding. Okay.
They listen. The walls have ears, and they communicate with each other.
Jesus, now the freaking hospital is alive. Great.
Can you hear them?
No. Don't want to. And I
Muttering,
have my headset turned all the way up.
Saying your name. Laughing at you for holding your crimson-dyed hands, like you were in your death throes. Come on. You're wasting both our time. Keep moving, will you?
Tell me where to go. You're the one stopping to tell me all these
You're
stories.
about to reach the end of the hallway.
Okay.
When you feel the last set of doorways, take 2 steps forward.
Take 2 steps
And
forward.
finally, make a turn.
Right. He didn't tell me which way.
No. No. I told you to listen to my voice, didn't I? I was going to say to turn left. Why couldn't you wait for me to finish? See, now you've cut your hand and bumped your head.
Okay, but I'm just saying, it didn't give me the option to listen, unless I have to just sit there and wait.
It's always been like this. I tell you to do something thinking of your own good, but you just won't listen.
I'm sorry.
How many times have you gotten hurt because of it?
Twice now.
How many times have you suffered through unnecessary pain?
Twice now.
Always causing me trouble by being, well, yourself.
But I like myself.
Does it hurt? I'm sure it does.
Just a little bit. You hurt my feelings more than anything.
I'm sure you would like to take a rest,
apologize
to
about
complain,
that.
to scream.
If you guys hear the dumpster truck, it is awfully loud, so I do apologize. If y'all hear that in my background, I'm not trying to let y'all hear that in my background, but I can't help it.
But this is your due punishment. Now you'll think twice before carelessly moving on your own.
I like punishments sometimes. Who doesn't? Did I say that? I didn't say nothing. Shh.
Because next time, it won't be just a bruise. Say that you're sorry.
I'm sorry?
Say it again, like you mean it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Did that work?
Okay. I forgive you, friend.
Yay. Let's see how it works on auto. Not because I don't want to click anymore, but because the game is kind of telling itself already, but I'm just scared I'm going to miss
Remember,
something.
I care about you, and I want you to know it.
Okay.
Even if it may not seem like it sometimes. Now go back and turn the opposite way.
Okay. And I just hear my character with these big boots on walking the opposite way.
Ah, there it is. The fungus. It means my directions were correct.
Okay.
Move closely.
I really don't. Fungus is
Remember
bad
the scent.
sometimes. Remember the
If you
scent.
smell the damp fungus, you'll know you're on the right path.
Okay.
Now listen carefully. There are 3 doors down this hallway.
Alright, I got it. 3 doors.
You must enter the one with the puddle of water beneath it.
The one with the puddle of water beneath it.
It'll be easy to tell. Just listen to the sound of splashing water beneath your feet.
Okay.
Go on, then.
I'm gonna turn off auto. I'm gonna turn off auto. Because I'm scared. The one with the puddle.
And don't turn the radio off. Just don't.
Okay. When am I gonna hear it?
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound dry.
Okay. So I have to keep walking. Okay, there's the splashing.
There's a door to your right.
Okay.
Your footsteps sound wet.
I mean, on the right day, sounding a little wet isn't a bad thing. Look, if you don't understand it, you're too young, okay? But I'm just saying. Open door.
Behind the door, you see a worn-down bathroom.
Okay.
This is the place, as filthy and disgusting as I remember.
I can't see, but it does look a little dirty.
Of course. I knew this was the right way all along.
Excuse me.
Didn't I say so downstairs? I know every nook and cranny of this hospital.
Okay.
It was a test, to see if you were following my instructions.
Okay.
Congratulations, you passed.
But I...
Look at that. Can you smell it?
Now that you've said it, yes. I didn't mean to hit that.
It makes you want to puke, right? Believe it or not, it wasn't always like this.
Just don't describe it to me.
Back in the day, you could even kiss the toilet lids without fearing you'd catch something lethal.
Just don't describe it to me, because if you start talking about it's a little dookie turd in there, I'm done, because I'm a throw up. I got a very weak stomach.
It was also the place where we first met. You were coming out of this cubicle, tending to your own business.
Okay.
Nothing but a little kid, when everything was too big or too scary to confront on your own.
Mist in the dark? Is that what they say? Mist in the dark. What does that mean?
And there I was, staring back at you, your tiny frame, and those innocent eyes.
So I am a woman.
Take a step closer to the sink, will you? Yes, it was right here. We were both very young.
Okay.
You looked at me warily, and me at you with curiosity. It was difficult at first, but we quickly became good friends.
I don't think I want to be your friend anymore, honestly.
We'd play together every day, outside on the streets, or just messing around in the halls. It wasn't the end when you were discharged either. We stuck together, the best of friends. I was the only one who ever understood you.
So I didn't have anybody else that understood me but you? Are we sick kids? Were we sickly kids that ended up in the hospital, like cancer patients, like any other sickly illness that could potentially exist in a child? Are we those kids?
And the only one who never judged you.
Well, I appreciate that. Judging people
When you
is
grabbed
wrong.
those hard-earned bills from your mother's purse.
Especially in this day and age, when half of us do a lot of crazy stuff, we should not be out here judging people. That's just my opinion. Okay, I'm just saying, like, your life isn't better than mine. My life isn't better than yours. We should not be out here judging.
When you snuck into the mini-market at night and took what wasn't yours.
Even if your life is better than somebody's, listen, don't be judging people, okay? Because trust me when I say, you got some secrets too.
When you began taking those substances and drove others to addiction and thought that it wouldn't hurt to make money out of the vice.
Okay.
When you smashed that girl's face for not liking you back, when you broke into that poor man's house, when you took that knife and threatened to get what you wanted.
Jesus, I'm a horrible person.
I always stood by your side, supporting your every choice. You're not a good person, friend.
He set me up.
That's what I like about you.
Oh, he didn't set me up. He's a bad person too. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, I lured you in here because you're a horrible person. I want you to die. Duh, duh, duh.
You were always free. But that freedom is now in danger.
Okay.
So up you must go. To room 521.
521.
If you look to your right, you'll see a crack in the wall.
Crack in the wall.
Go through it.
Okay. I couldn't just walk through the door first?
Here we are at last. There was an easier way to get here. But I had to remind you who you truly are.
So I lost my memory?
Now that we're clear, it's time to move up.
Got it. What was that?
Wait. What was that? I don't remember it.
It looked like a bird.
Oh. It's your first sin.
What?
Don't worry. It's meaningless at this point.
Am I lost in my own brain?
Just keep on going and don't look back.
Okay.
This is the 3rd floor. We're halfway there. You see a half-open door. Walk through it.
It is half open. Walk across the door. It's gonna be a scary game. Like
Focus on the ground under your shoes.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
I actually stopped to listen to see if I heard something. I don't hear anything.
Can you feel it breathe?
No, I don't. What? Ew. Get off me. Yes, I can now.
Try listening in more closely.
Yes, I can now. Oh my god.
One more time.
I'm scared.
This hospital is alive.
That's the hospital breathing like that? Does it have asthma?
Most alive it has ever been. It breathes, it thinks, and it decomposes, feeding tiny little creatures that scurry around its halls, just like a person bloated with hundreds of parasites. Just ask them, those vestiges of life, growing in every damp corner of this building.
Ew.
How do you think they're born in the first place?
Well, if you're talking about the fungus and stuff, there is a scientific reason why fungus is born in damp areas, but if you're talking about something else breathing in here and living in here and stuff, I don't know.
Fungus grow from death and decay, and this place has seen plenty of that across the decades.
Well, I'm gonna just be quiet.
Corpses and flesh and blood and everything that makes a living person be. It has absorbed all of it and made it its own.
Okay. Sir, leave them cigarettes alone.
Starting to get nervous. Better get a move on.
Breathing like that? Oh god, like I would have thought it was dying.
You're scared, aren't you?
Yes.
That this place might swallow you whole? Of course you're scared. Everything is always oh so terrifying for you.
So either I'm a bad person, I'm a rebel, or I'm a fraidy cat. I can't be both, okay? You can't be like, yeah, I'm hardcore. Oh my god. No, it doesn't work like that.
You know what's funny about all this? That you can tell it wasn't only an earthquake that turned this hospital upside down.
I mean, you think if it's breathing like that.
It was violence. Sheer violence.
Oh, okay.
People don't want to die, friend. They don't want to suffer, or live through pain, or feel any type of discomfort. They will struggle, harm, and fight everyone and everything around them.
Scary.
Just like you did.
Okay.
Violence is all you could ever do. You lived your whole life hurting others to make a quick buck.
See, like I said, I can't be a fraidy cat and be a rebel. It doesn't work like that.
It was ugly and unrewarding, but far better than depending on a measly minimum wage, right?
Okay.
As long as you could do what you wanted, and sleep yourself drunk or high so that you wouldn't have to think of anything.
Oh my god, I'm addicted to drugs and stuff. Oh god.
Well, nothing else mattered, right? It was a great life.
No, it's not. It sounds horrible.
You had fun. But you were always such a damn coward.
Hey, you're supposed to be my friend. Either you're my friend or my enemy. Which one is it?
Always going, I don't want to be like this anymore, or I can be better, or I can get a real job. It would be sad if it wasn't so damn funny.
Hey, that's not fair. It's not funny.
A person like you, be better. Let's take a walk down memory lane, okay? Then maybe you'll remember what happened the last time you tried to be better.
Well, let's hope you tell the story right. Because again, you're confusing me. Either you're my friend or my enemy, and either I was a bad person or a fraidy cat. I can't be both, and you can't be both.
Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward.
I know there's frenemies out there, and I know there's bad people who try to do good but accidentally do bad because, you know, they don't know any better. But come on. Like, the way he's making it sound is like either I'm a horrible person and a good person at the same time. Like, I don't get it. I was rambling on and I didn't hear what he said. Take 5 steps to your right and walk 10 steps forward. Okay, got it. Take 5 steps to my right and walk 10 steps forward. So it's this one. Wait. Okay. Is this one? I had to make sure.
A locker has fallen to the ground and blocks your way. Make sure you step over it if you don't want to fall too.
So I know you said we could hear you through this. How do you see this stuff? Try to be careful. Was I careful enough? Am I okay? I don't like this.
You did it again, didn't you? You tripped.
Well, there's a locker on the floor, sir.
Even when you're going the right way, you can't help but mess it up. Oh, you've always been like this. So useless at everything you do.
Great, I'm a useless person that's trying to be good, but I keep doing bad and I'm scary. I don't get it.
Why do I even hang out with you anymore? You're just dead weight. Sorry. You know it's just a joke.
Is it?
I would never abandon you. You're just so damn fun.
Am I talking
Won't
to the
you stand
drugs?
up? Is the floor that comfortable?
I feel like I'm talking to the drugs. That's just how it feels right now. And I don't want to talk to the drugs. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not talking to anybody, am I?
Wait. Shh. Keep quiet.
I don't feel like I'm talking to an actual person. What is that? Do y'all see that? Wait a second. Is that a one-legged... Is that his... Is those his... You know what? Talk to the radio. Keep quiet. Please tell me those was his knees and not his men parts.
It's gone. It followed you up here. But why? No. You still feel bad about that? After all these years?
A little bit.
You really are a pathetic little thing. Whatever. You'll just have to be careful.
Now I'm sincere.
Stand up and walk.
Okay. I can't wait to just rebel against whatever this is.
The 3rd floor is where all the new patients are brought in.
Because maybe it's just me. I just feel like I shouldn't be listening to this person at all.
It's meant to bring peace, to comfort them in their pain, to keep them calm. To tell them everything will be okay here at Felix Bloom Hospital.
Okay.
A bunch of lies, of course. Everyone here is so sedated they can barely even make a noise.
So this is not an actual hospital. This must be a rehabilitation place. You know, a place for addicts, you know, drunks and stuff like that. So maybe that's where I am?
If you try your best, you'll manage to make out a midnight whimper in the darkness. Over at the distance where the rooms are.
Or a psych ward?
But we don't care about them. We only care about this.
The picture?
Do you remember now? You were hired to paint a mural that would bring peace to these patients.
Ah.
Hilarious, right? You bring peace?
I mean, now I'm a painter.
But for as much of a bastard as you were, painting was always easy for you.
Yeah, no wonder my emotions are all over the place. I'm a painter.
Nobody would guess you were a ruthless junkie with all those pictures around.
Hey.
You saw an ad in the papers and before you knew it, here you were, brushing the hours away. This is it, you thought. My chance to turn my life around.
Okay.
But I told you, didn't I? That it wouldn't work out.
Okay.
You're just not cut out for an honest living.
So what did I do to mess it up?
You were born bad. From a mother that never loved you, but still tried her best to raise you. Oh, she tried. She tried hard. Never seen such a stressed out woman in my life.
Okay. I have so many questions, and I'm trying to let the game answer them, but it's just so hard.
And what did you do to repay her? Leave home as fast as you could, never to return. And yet you had the gall to draw her so beautifully. You're such a piece of work.
Just because we leave home doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, we just hate our mom or anything. It could have just been like you said, we're a bad person, so we felt that it'd be easier to leave her be than to stay in her life and harm her. I mean, but you still could let your mom know like, hey, I'm okay.
You kept trying. You wanted to see the world more beautifully. To see even the bits and pieces of the city that you hated so much in a better light. But you hate it here. You hate it so much.
Okay.
You hate the dirt, the rust, the noise, the smell, the people, everything. You've never loved. And even worse, you've never found something beautiful.
On the contrary, sir, I'm very beautiful. Thank you.
That bitterness dawned on you as you painted. They told you to draw pretty scenery, and it frustrated you to not know how. Trees are pretty, someone said, and so off you went to paint a tree.
Is that a tree? I thought that was like a dead roots or something.
You couldn't do it. It was too hard. It angered you so much that you hit the wall, time and time again.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm in my own head right now talking to myself instead of talking to an actual person. What was that?
And then all hell broke loose.
That scared me. Oh my god, I jumped so hard.
You realized I was right. That you could never change. So when that little man, just an innocent janitor, approached you with concern, I told you what I knew you should do. Tell him to fuck off and beat the crap out of his face.
Okay.
That tree is painted in his blood.
Oh.
They could never clean it. It stuck there like it didn't want to let go. It felt good, didn't it? Even as you desperately tried to outrun the cops, your hands still shaking from the sensation of breaking bones. You knew this was your life. That there was no way out.
So, I have a thought. I have a theory. My theory is, again, if I'm right, I don't know anything about this game. I think I'm talking to myself. And
You have to reach room 521 if you want to keep living this way.
so if I want to keep living this way, I don't want to reach 521. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go back through this and not listen to this person.
You have to. Go in the hole.
Go in the hole. I know there's some parts where I can't not listen to him, but...
Why do you stop? Is something up there?
But still. No.
Yes. Keep walking. It might be dark, but you're used to it at this point.
Okay.
All you need to do is trust me and everything will work out.
It's kind of hard to trust you when you hate me one minute, you love me the next, and you hate me another minute, you love me the next.
After 10 steps, you will find yourself in front of a door. The stairs are just across the next room.
Okay. Oh my God, that scared me. Turn around. What are you? It's the bird. Bird? It's a stomach? It's an intestine bird?
Run.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't know it was moving. Run. Run! Hello?
Don't think about it. Just don't.
Okay.
Keep going up. Don't. Why did you let it follow you here? You said you were over it. But no. You had to let that thing come and mess everything up, didn't you?
What is it?
We're so close. I can almost hear it. The sound of that hag's throat as you choke the life out of her.
I choked someone? I'm so confused. I'm out here choking people and stuff.
Look over there. An open window.
Okay.
We're so high up now. Why don't you go a little closer? It's the outside world, waving at you in all its decadent glory. You hate it there. But where else would scum like you live?
I'm in a mental hospital, I bet.
It's the city that turned a blind eye when you first shoplifted at the mini-market by your school, hungry because you had no lunch money. It's the city that shrugged when you first joined your dad for a bottle of scotch to celebrate becoming a teen. It's the city that remained silent as you saw the beatings, as you were beaten yourself, and as you beat others to vent. Your first time taking money from an unguarded register, your first time breaking into somebody's home, your first time mugging under the cover of night. It saw all your firsts. It shaped and molded you into the person you are today. You had already given up on yourself. But then that hag came along.
Who are we calling a hag?
You hated her so much. We both did.
I just want to know who the hag is so I can know who we both hate. I can't just hate people because I hate people. There's got to be a reason. Why? Why is my mic sitting like that? That is so weird. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Always berating you for every little thing you did. Always saying that you should go apologize for your actions.
Sounds like we need to, honestly.
Apologize for what? You were born bad, and this city never gave you the tools to fix that.
Okay.
So why should you need to apologize? And the worst part, she actually made you believe you could be better.
Everyone can change. Listen to me. Here go another voyeur rant. Every last one of us can change in some way. The problem is that this is how we talk to ourselves, so we don't end up changing. You can be a horrible person and still change. You could make a mistake and still change. You could be a good person and make a mistake and you could change. I'm just saying, don't ever let yourself talk to you like this, because again, like I said, I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. And I feel like I'm in a psych ward. And maybe I'm trying to escape. My brain's trying to tell me to escape or whatever. And that's why it hates me, but it loves me because I hate myself. But listen, it's never too late to change.
She had to be insane, right? But you believed her, and you felt bad. Because if you could be better, Then what the hell has your life been up until now? It tore you apart from the inside, chewing your flesh and bones until simply breathing caused you excruciating pain.
Oh.
You wanted a way out, a way to feel better forever. And when the hag saw you trying to sneak into the house, with a bag full of who knows what, and clothes dirty with blood of another, that was when we knew what had to be done.
And we hurt somebody?
It was as simple as grabbing the lead pipe leaning against the wall, and swinging it as hard as you could.
No.
Her skull cracked, making a terrible sound as it did. Her body fell limp to the ground. It made no further sound. It didn't even move a finger.
Jesus.
It was just a corpse, so devoid of life, you couldn't even feel sad. I watched your face, you know. You were smiling. It felt liberating.
This is horrible.
Finally free from that hag's watch. Finally free to feel comfortable with who you were. No more guilt. No more doubt. Only happiness ahead.
Yeah, this is so sad. Like, I'm trying to stay immersed in the story or whatever, because maybe it's leading to something where I can be saved or whatever, but I don't think there's no coming back from this. Like, excuse me, my nose is stopped up a little bit, but you murdered somebody, so wherever we are, it has to be, like, I don't know, better than being in society in general, because people like this need to be locked away for the rest of their lives, kind of. Not kind of, definitely.
Except, she wasn't dead. Not yet.
Oh, God. Is that what that is?
Middle-aged woman assaulted in her own home, said the news. Nobody could pin a murder on you. You were far too good at covering your tracks. But when you learned she was still alive, it changed everything. She had been taken to Felix Bloom Hospital, where people come to die.
So are we here to finish?
But here's a catch. They have to be alive for them to die here.
Okay.
You asked about her downstairs, and what you heard terrified you. The next time she wakes up will be her last. Cops are like vultures. They don't care about justice. They just want to incarcerate as many people as they can. The moment that woman wakes up, they'll make her squeal. And there goes your freedom.
We're here to finish it.
You can't allow that.
No.
You must get to her before she ever gets the chance to speak.
Oh my God.
You must finish the job.
I don't want to do that.
That's why we're here. That's why we must go to room 521, where the hag is taking her final nap. But if that thing is here, your first sin, then you must be having second thoughts. You coward.
Oh, God.
What? Have something to say?
I don't
Then
know
say
what to
it.
say.
Grow a spine. We're in this mess because you couldn't even kill a person right. So how do you expect to stand up to me? You're a pathetic piece of trash. The scum of the earth. A person whose sole purpose is to be a walking stereotype for suburban moms to point and say, "Never turn out like that, son."
Can I hit you with the lead pipe now?
So don't you dare talk back to me again. Don't even think about it. I made you who you are. I'm the only one who's ever remotely liked you. So if you don't want to lose the only person who's willing to give a shit about your well-being, then you're going to stop moping around and go. Is that clear?
So again, right now I'm listening to this person. The next playthrough I'm probably not going to listen to them, because again, this, since the beginning, it felt wrong. The moment he was like, like, I don't like you, I felt like, you might not be a good person. Yes.
Alright. That's much better. Now listen. This floor is not like the others. I won't go into specifics because you'll get confused otherwise. But it's like a maze up here. It's designed in a way so that patients can't find their way out.
Okay.
Locked in their rooms, they go in and out of consciousness, confused. They think they're at home, still healthy. All they do is walk around, tiring themselves out until they can no longer move. That way they can be safely contained, and later transported upstairs to meet a quiet end. These patients haven't seen another person in so long that I can't even imagine what they'll do to you.
I would like to think that they wouldn't do anything to
So
me.
you can't open any door you see, other than the one leading up the stairs.
Okay.
I know how to get there, but it's difficult. You'll have to do precisely as I say.
Okay.
If you do anything wrong, even just by a single step, then I won't know how to get you back on track.
So basically listen to everything you say.
Don't screw it up this time.
I didn't screw it up the first time.
Take a deep breath and open that door on the count of 3. 1, 2.
3.
There's a hole in the wall to your left.
Okay. Hole in the wall to my left. Turn the radio off. Oh my god! I didn't turn the radio off, but the thing was staring at me through the wall.
It finally got through. Where are you right now?
Hiding under a sink.
A sink. A sink where?
I don't know.
No, this isn't happening. Shit. It caught you, didn't it? And you ran away like a coward. Ran and ran and ran until you lost track of everything.
What's it?
Now you don't even know where you are. Is it still following you?
I don't know.
What a help you are. This is bad. I seriously don't know how to get you upstairs now. It wouldn't be hopeless if it wasn't for that thing.
What is that? Can you explain to me what that thing is?
It's onto you. It wants you. And if it gets you, then you can kiss everything goodbye.
My freedom or my life? It wants me to turn the radio off.
What?
It wants me to turn the radio off.
You can't do that. It's impossible to navigate this place without me.
I think I'm gonna have to try. So.
Unless... Okay, I have an idea. If it's coming after this radio, then we'll have to do things a bit different.
Okay.
I will describe to you a few landmarks and give you instructions.
Oh crap.
All you have to do is find the first of these landmarks and move as I'll now say. Are you ready?
No.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
Left at the hole in the wall.
Then take a right at the door sign.
Right at door sign.
Finally, take a right at the Christmas poster.
Right at Christmas posters. So, history. Woo. Left at hole in the wall. Right. So left, right, right. Left at hole in the wall. Right at door sign. Then right at Christmas poster.
Right after the Christmas poster, open the door.
Okay.
In between these landmarks, keep moving forward, no matter what you hear or see.
In between these landmarks, keep moving forward.
Simple, right?
No.
You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall.
I'm going to probably be opening the history up so I can remember this, okay? Wait, say it again?
You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall.
Okay.
I won't talk. If I do, then that awful creature will keep coming at you.
Okay.
But I will whisper a single word to let you know where you are.
Okay.
You must be absolutely sure you can remember these instructions before heading out.
I already forgot because I'm scared. Okay. Right at doors. Oh, no. Left at hole in the wall. Right at door sign. Right at Christmas poster. Right after Christmas poster, open door. In between the landmarks, keep moving forward no matter what you see, hear, or see. Okay.
Want me to say it again?
Yes.
First, take a left at the hole in the wall.
Left that hole.
Then take a right at the door sign.
Right at the door
Finally,
sign.
take a right at the Christmas poster. Right after the Christmas poster, open the door. In between these landmarks, keep moving forward. No matter what you hear or see. You'll have to wander until you find the hole in the wall.
Wander till you find the hole.
Want me to say it again?
No, I think I got it.
You have no other choice but to go.
Okay.
This is the last of me for a while.
Okay.
Good luck, friend.
I'm not your friend. I don't even know what you are anymore. Okay. Take a right.
Door.
Open the door. Oh, hey, you. Apologize. He is not your friend. He wants to make you like him. Do not listen to him. Mute his voice until it cannot be heard. The radio will now allow it. Mute him and apologize before it is too late. Okay.
Weird. It just stood there without doing anything. Better for us, I guess. Maybe it finally gave up on you.
I'm more worried about you. Like, I can't trust neither one of you. That thing is scaring me. You're scaring me.
Time to finish what you started.
Okay. So, I can turn it off.
Just a little more, friend. Even if it seems like the stairs will never end, keep climbing. The 5th floor is the last. It holds the intensive care unit of Felix Bloom Hospital.
Okay.
But for a place like this, what does intensive care mean? You'll see soon enough.
Yeah, because apparently we really beat up our stepmom or something. I'm assuming
nobody will know it was you. She was going to die anyway. They'll simply believe her time came before anticipated.
Okay.
Don't hesitate. Trust me, as you always have.
I can't wait to rebel against you, like I said before.
It feels different here, doesn't it? Quiet. Eerily quiet. The intensive care unit is for patients who are so broken, so near death, that they don't feel or care about anything anymore. They don't complain, like the patients of the 2nd floor. They don't resist, like the patients of the 3rd floor. They won't wander, like the patients of the 4th floor. They merely exist.
Okay.
Waiting for death to show up. You'll imagine how easy it is to take care of these patients. All they need is a room, bed, and a few meals. That's as intensive as it gets in this hospital.
He's kind of right.
A sign stuck to the wall. It reads silence. Silence. As if this place needed more of it. The inside of a coffin is naturally going to be silent. And you can't disturb corpses, no matter how loud you are.
Sweet Jesus.
Who is this for, then? You? Me? Well, I won't stop talking anytime soon.
I hope you do, honestly.
You are nothing without my voice telling you what to do.
I kind of figured it out, okay?
You need me, friend. You always have. I'm the only one who can whisper the truth into your ear. Never forget it.
I think it's time for me to stop listening to you. I'm gonna stop listening to him. I just want to play through it, like, listen.
This is it, friend. The moment of truth. Just so we're clear, let's review what we came here to do. Our objective is to reach room 521 and kill the patient inside.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we need.
Got it.
The hag thought you could be a better person, but those expectations shackled you and made you suffer throughout your entire life.
So the hag is our actual mom?
If only she had learned to accept you as you were, then things could have ended up differently. But it's too late now. It's time to snuff her out of the picture and be free, once and for all. Now go in. Don't hesitate. Listen to my voice through this radio. Right to the very end.
Okay. Go in. No one here.
The inside of room 521 consists of an asphalt-colored floor, walls of torn paint, and a number of electrical outlets placed at a set distance from each other.
I should have been saving certain parts.
Otherwise, you see nothing. At least not at a glance. But wait. There's something on the floor, isn't there?
What is
A
that?
figure of melting skin, pushed to a corner, hidden by the darkness.
Oh. Okay.
It shivers the moment you walk in. It stares at you in confusion, as if not quite recognizing you as a human being. A mere look tells you the shell of a person doesn't have long to live. The word mercy crosses your mind, along with memories of a not-so-distant past.
Oh my god.
But you don't care about such things anymore.
I do.
You've made your choice.
What am I gonna do?
Come to think of it, our story has finally come full circle, hasn't it? After you took your first life, that insignificant creature, I was there to reassure you that it wasn't wrong. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to apologize.
Yes, you do. You need to be locked up for the rest of your life.
It was just a little bird. You did it because you wanted to, right? Of course, killing is bad. And if it came easy to you, then logically that means you too are bad. But what does it matter? Who even cares about what you did and who you hurt? Well, you did. You always did. No matter what I said. But not anymore.
Oh god.
With your hands on the hag's neck, it's clear that you finally embraced who you truly are. You're evil.
But people are gonna know I came in here.
And I love you for it. Choke her to death.
Oh my god, the sound.
Harder.
Oh!
Harder, I said.
Oh my god. Ah! Did her neck just snap?
You did it. It's all over.
Oh my god. I don't like this.
There. You did well.
I seriously, truly don't like this.
This is who you are.
No, it's not.
Now come back to me, and I will love you forever.
Will you?
My one true friend.
Oh my god. Ending 1, sin. Radio signal credits. Okay. So this is the ending right here. David, you're scary. David, you're very scary. Sound effects. Yeah. Okay, so this is just all the credits. So I'm gonna thank you for making it. Another ending exists. All you need to do is mute his voice. Okay. So I don't know anything about this game. I'm going to go back in and mute him completely. Be right back. So again, I want to know what happens when I don't listen to him. So I think he said, let me make sure he said, there's take 3 steps forward, turn left. So I'm going to go right instead.
You bumped into something, didn't you? This place is a mess, with debris and trash and dirt everywhere. You're lucky you can't see anything.
Okay.
But of course, it won't go well if you go exploring on your own.
I'm just saying, I don't want to listen to you.
No, I'm not angry. We're friends, remember? Because we're friends, I care about you. I want you to succeed.
The ending told me otherwise.
So next time, please listen to what I have to say. Walk back your steps, carefully.
Okay.
Are you there? Then take 3 steps forward, turn left, and walk 19 steps with your arms stretched.
Okay, so they just basically direct me back to the right place.
See?
Let's keep
Nothing in
going
your way.
forward.
Just like I promised you. 1.
Okay, so it asked me to push. I pushed. Nothing happened. Oops.
Try again, my friend.
I'm just pushing it.
Maybe I wasn't clear enough. My mistake. If you push, the door won't open. It will merely stick in place, as doors tend to do. You can't get stuck here.
Okay.
You must climb up to the 5th floor. You must. Otherwise, something terrible will happen.
Okay.
So please, pull. Pull.
I just want to know if he's gonna get mad
Pull.
at me. Okay, so I guess this is it. This is all he's gonna say.
Pull.
Okay. So let's keep going. Alright, so we're gonna go down now.
See? The door is locked. Besides, you have no reason to explore the basement. Please climb back up, friend.
I feel I could open this door if only I had met some more conditions. Huh. Okay. Guess go up. Okay, so this is where it said the footsteps are dry, so I'm gonna open the door.
Behind the door. You see nothing but a cable hanging from the ceiling. This is the wrong room. No way forward or out, just a cable. This hospital might be in shambles, but electricity still runs through it. You should be careful not to touch any exposed cables.
Okay.
Turn back and try again.
Touch the cables.
What was that? You didn't touch the cable, did you? The shock must have gone straight to the radio. Don't do that again, okay? It might hurt you. Or worse, bust this radio up for good.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch the
Turn back,
again.
will you? Why? Why do you keep touching it? Do you like it? Does it make you feel alive?
Well, a little bit.
I understand enjoying forbidden thrills, but now is not the time. Besides, I can tell the radio won't stand the 3rd shock. Turn back now.
Will it?
Because if you touch that cable again, then that's it. It ends. Everything.
I'm gonna touch the cable again. So does this mean everything ended? Okay, I think that means everything ended. I think I just burned myself. 83 electrocution. So somewhere, try again, yes. Turn back. Okay, let's go ahead and do what he asks us to do. Let's keep walking. I'm already at the door with the... Ew. Hey, ew.
There's a door to your right. Your footsteps sound rough.
I don't know what happens if I keep walking.
It's the fungus again. You're back where you start. Didn't you notice you were walking in a circle? It's a waste of time to think about how it happened. Just focus on your footsteps this time, alright?
Okay, Jesus. Keep walking. Keep walking. Open door. The rough door.
Behind the door. You see the door to an elevator.
Okay.
Before you ask, no, you can't use it.
Why not?
Let me ask you something. Do you remember seeing one of these down on the 1st floor?
No.
No, you don't. That's because it doesn't exist. Felix Bloom Hospital had an elevator once, but it fell down during the earthquake, and it was never put back up.
Oh.
They eventually covered up all the entrances. But this one remains. Even if you were to call for it, the door wouldn't open, and nothing would ever come. So don't bother. Just turn back.
I'm gonna still call for the elevator.
See? Nothing happens. Leave it alone. It would be easier. Less tiring, less painful, less horrifying. But your life has never been easy.
Exactly, so why not try it?
Really? This is what you want?
Yes.
Fine. See where it leads you. You know, if you press that button one more time, then I'll stop leading you.
Okay.
I won't care anymore.
That's fine.
And you won't be happy. Ever again.
That's perfectly fine.
So choose wisely.
Please don't scare me.
You walk into the elevator.
Okay.
You stand there and press a button to the 5th floor.
I thought you said you weren't gonna leave me anymore.
The elevator moves up.
Okay.
The elevator reaches the 3rd floor. The elevator reaches the 4th floor.
I'm a little scared.
The elevator reaches the 5th floor. The elevator reaches the 6th floor.
So it's gonna continue going up?
It goes on and on and on.
I guess they're like, you're gonna be stubborn, we're gonna be stubborn too. Uh-oh, I think I opened another
You knock
thing.
on the walls. You ask for help. For my help.
I think I'm just
But I
asking for
don't
help.
care anymore. You're too high up. We're losing connection.
I think I'm just asking for help in general.
Goodbye.
Ending 4. So I have 2 of the endings. I'm missing ending 2. I got ending 1. So I think the next ending is to not, like, to turn the radio off. Talk to the radio. We're gonna talk to the radio right here. I don't know what happened. Okay, I say ending 5, radio smash. Try again. So I'm not gonna run from it. Okay, so that ends the same. Okay. Chicken. Open door.
That wasn't the right door.
Oh my god.
Get out of there, quick.
Ah!
One of the patients caught you. And now they'll tear you apart. I guess this is as far as we go together. It's been a pleasure, friend. I hope the pain doesn't last for much longer. I really hope it doesn't.
What kind of patients are these? Ending 6, wrong door. Try again.
What is there to wait for? As long as you can hear my voice through this radio, then you have to do as I say.
So maybe I do actually have to mute it? Yeah, he is muted. Technically he's muted. I don't want to save it because I don't know. Okay, so he's just repeating himself. So I guess I have to. Hold on. Are you listening to me? Hello, can you hear me? You didn't mute me, did you? Hey. Hey. Tell me you didn't turn the radio off. Tell me you didn't. Okay, so I did actually have to mute it. Okay, it didn't work the first time. This place is humid and dark with barely anything in it. It's horrible. I see a person lying on the floor. I recognize this person. She's looking at me. and she's suffering, all because of what I did. Are we still gonna like do the thing? Because I don't want to do it right now. I really don't want to do that. I dropped my water. I scared myself. He called you my first sin. I remember you now. I was playing in the backyard when I saw ending 2, repentance. So, I've gotten a lot of endings. I've gotten up to at least 6 of them. I know it said I could open the basement door. I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to end it right here. If you guys get some other endings on your own, I truly appreciate it. If I got all the endings, then I'll just say I got all the endings. But I don't know how many endings it is exactly. I just know that it did say if it played out a certain way, I could open that basement door. And I'm going to hope that maybe, just maybe, I didn't miss an ending. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. The creator thanks me for playing it. I thank you, creator, for making it. It was an amazing game. May you also forgive yourself. That is so beautiful. You can now mute him anytime you please. After watching every ending, something awaits you in the basement. Now hold on now. Now that you said that, now I gotta go to the basement. Hold on. After watching every ending, hold on now. I gotta go. I'm so
Good.
sorry. I was doing my outro and everything.
Good.
What was it? This, right? Yeah. Pull. Go down to the basement. I gotta see what's in the basement. I have to.
See? The door's locked. Besides, you have no reason to explore the basement. Please climb back up, friend.
No, it said I could explore the basement. It opened. Yeah, okay. What's in the basement? Please don't be a jump scare. Like we ended this so good. Oh, hello. Hello there. My name is Via, lead developer and writer of the game you just played. If you are here, that means that you've watched all the endings. First of all, thank you for playing this far. This means the last I've managed to cram into this game. It means this is the last I've managed to cram into this game. After this, you will see all the content it has to offer. I had to sit up for a second because I want to really like get into it and actually read what he's saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm actively writing this about 4 hours before my deadline hits, I think, so I'm sorry if it reads a bit awkward. The idea of Radio Signal came from a short story I once wrote. It was about a man who breaks into a suburban house at night looking for a mysterious something to steal. He guides by a person who talks to him through a radio and guides him around the house. Just like Radio Signal, the narrator has a person in the radio who spoke directly to the protagonist. It was the idea that I liked and wanted to expand upon. In fact, the first time I did this, this is making like my heart warm up. First time I did this was for the last game. Don't open your eyes. You made Don't Open Your Eyes. Listen, look, if the developer sees, I'm gonna post this on their things and let them know that I also played Don't Open Your Eyes as well on my channel. It was so cool. There's something fun about a story told solely through a person or an entity talking to another. Anyways, I hope you did this concept justice. The biggest change is that sitting here in the hospital instead of just a house. The background image came from the former psychiatric ward of Felix Blohn's hospital. Okay. It was abandoned after an earthquake a few years ago, and I'm not sure if it exists anymore. There's a nice bit of trivia for you. Turning Radio Signal into visual novel gave me the freedom to play around with the other ideas. Stuff as I followed the reader and the player to explore an area and to choose whether to obey the voice or not. This is so warm and sweet. But the truth be told, there was a lot I couldn't do to time contents. Initially, I wanted to dedicate more time to exploring the building, but other than in a few instances, you don't deviate much from the intended path. Same thing happened with the chase segment. Yeah, I noticed that it didn't like switch up or anything. I wanted to add a bit more variety to them, but I simply didn't have the time. By the way, did you notice that you could mute the voice anytime after playing the main endings of that? I can't read. Yes, I did. I did notice that. I just thought it meant to mute everything, but then I remembered that they also told me to mute him, so I was gonna see like what happens if I just rebel against him or something. This is so cool. One other idea I had was to add small portions of text throughout the game that you could only read if you had the voice muted. Oh, okay. They wouldn't have given a bit more context about the hospital, the first sin that chases you, and the voice. But again, time got away. Deadlines are true horror here. And besides, trying to explain in too much detail is always a mistake when it comes to horror. Good horror works best with a little bit of mystery remains. He's absolutely right. You are such a sweetheart. I'm always a bit disappointed when horror films, games, and by literature, I would say lectures, literature reveals every single detail about their monster. Sometimes it's best to leave something to the imagination. Just like a good fiction in general, it's better when certain elements are left to the reader's interpretation. Such as this case of the voice. In the original story I wrote, it was revealed that protagonist had been talking to himself the whole time, berating himself with his every action. In Radio Signal, there's not such a conclusion. Was the voice real? If so, did it belong to a real person or to someone else entirely? A monster? I wasn't even thinking a monster this time. I thought this whole time, to me, it felt like as if this is in my head and I'm talking to me and I'm freaking myself out. But the thought of a monster actually making me a monster is like 10 times better. I should have thought that way. I do have my own preferred answer, but I'll let you people reach your own. What I can talk about is this idea, the theme, and inspired me to write. It's a simple thing. Maybe you guys don't even want to hear this. This is sweet to me, but this is something that I love when developers actually kind of put hey, this is what happened. This is what I was thinking in this moment. This is what, drove me to make the game. I woke up one morning and I saw a butterfly on my windowsill and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go make the scariest game in history. That's the things that I want to hear. It's a simple thing. I wanted to write a story about a person who's bad, not because they were born bad, but because they had been led to believe they were. It's a firm believer that our environment shapes our behavior. I believe that too. Poverty, abuse, police brutality, the government won't look out for you. These aspects of society logically creates people who simply can't escape becoming bad. This is so sweet. And the same society won't try to help them and instead will reinforce the idea that these people must continue to be punished to justify just how broken the system is. The protagonist is a story had a change, to free himself from the voice that kept telling him that he was bad. A lot of people don't have this chance, but I truly hope that, this changes somewhat of the future, in the future. I think I keep going back to the topic of self-loathing and stuff I write, and I imagine it shows in stories as well. Whoops, the ending up being longer than I expected. I'll quickly wrap this up. Radio Signal was made 30 days for the Spooktober VN Jam. I got help from varieties of people and art and the voice slash audio aspect, but I still had to tinker with the GUI and the background images a lot by myself. But such is the grind of making video games, of course, absolutely. And I'll keep it for you for the time being, excuse me. I'm planning to release a new horror-themed visual novel soon. This won't be voiced, and it'll have a slightly different style, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. Follow my Twitter account for news and matters of the yada yada and yada yada. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I mean, I ramble too, so thank you for being a rambler, like Team Ramble. And thank you for playing Radio Signal. Hopefully we'll see each other again soon. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, this is so sweet. Look at that kitty. Now I can do my outro. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Everything that has went into this game, he pretty much explained it. I'm sorry that he went on rambling. I'm sorry that I went on rambling. This is probably like an hour and a half gameplay. So if you dedicate yourself to watching it, I truly appreciate it. I want you guys to go play this game and give this man the support that he deserves, or she, or they, or them, whoever they are. I want you to go give them the support that they deserve. It is absolutely a fantastic game. I love each and every one of them, and I hope to play his next new thing. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace and love.